What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Cusco, Peru. Right now we are in the Centro Historico. This is otherwise known as Plaza de las Armas, or the armas are weapons, basically. And of course, I'm here joined by my girlfriend, Almiris. And we are exploring.
Sí, vamos a explorar.
Vamos a explorar. We're going to explore today. So I'm going to answer some quick questions for you guys. I'm going to jump into one right now. When you come to Cusco, where should you stay? Now, this is what I'm going to recommend to you guys. If you're not on a super strict budget and you want to just be where everything is, you want to be in the Centro Historico. So you want to be close to Plaza de las Armas. The majority of tourists are in this zone. Prices are a bit higher, but you can do pretty much everything on foot. You can book any tours from here, but you're going to pay more for the apartments here in this zone. But everything's just more convenient. So if you're only here for a few days, I recommend coming to this area. Now we're here for a week, and we are booked in, we're a little bit farther away. So we have to take like a 10-12 minute cab ride. It's like $2.50 Canadian. It's like $1.70 USD. It's nothing. So we take this Uber. So we just take this Uber into here and we can explore. So if you're looking to save money, if you stay in where we're staying in our neighborhood, it's close to the shopping center called Plaza Real. Plaza Real. And if you stay in that area, you're going to pay way less for apartments. You're going to get newer apartments. You're going to get that kind of more modern touch, and all the food and everything's cheaper. And for us, that was worth it. After getting robbed in Lima, had to spend another $1,500 Canadian, and our Cusco budget shrunk right down to almost nothing. So anyway, needless to say, this city is absolutely mind-boggling. And yes, if you're here for longer periods of time, you can definitely have time to see everything, but we're only here for a week. We already went to Machu Picchu. You guys can check out the video when I upload that. I'm actually going to upload the Machu Picchu video after this one, not before it. If you're a person who's going to be here and you want to work out, there are no gyms in this area. You have to go outside of the historic center before you start finding the gyms. So that's a little food for thought if you're fitness people like we are. This is called the Street of the Stones with 12 Angles. All right, guys, this is called the Mirador de San Cristobal. And this is called Almiris Ombrita. But a great view. This is the whole city of Cusco in between the mountains here. You obviously can see this right here, this area right here where my finger is, that's the Plaza de las Armas that we just were at. And over here, if you see, I don't know if you can see that white roof, that's our neighborhood over there. That's the shopping mall. So we're over there. We kind of have that hill in the background with, like, I don't know how to describe that thing. But yeah, look at this view. All right, since 90% of you are gonna come to Cusco or coming here for a few days, You're just gonna do a couple touristy things and then bounce. Like most people come in and they do Machu Picchu hike, or the 4-day Inca trail to the Machu Picchu, and then they're out. So this is what I recommend for you guys about altitude sickness and stuff like that. Some of you are gonna get nailed with it. Some of you won't get hit as hard, but you'll probably feel it. So this is what I highly recommend. Give yourself 2, even 3 days before you do a hike or something touristy when you arrive in Cusco. So arrive in Cusco, give yourself at least 2 days to adjust to the altitude. There are 2 different types of medications you can take for altitude sickness to help prevent it. We had took 3 each, so we took one on our flight to Cusco, and then the next morning and the next night every 12 hours. There's 2 different concentrations, but virtually there's one that's like medicinal, and there's one that's like naturopathic, that's like natural remedy. So there's 2 different ones. I'm gonna put the names of them right on the screen here. We bought them in Lima. They were cheap as hell. I think the 6 of them was something like, I don't know, I can't remember the exact price. I think it was something like 12 soles or something like that, which is like 4 Canadian dollars, 3 USD for the pills, and they really saved our asses. Now, the second day I felt like I kind of had a hangover, so that's kind of what it feels like. Heavy head, thumping, tight chest, low energy. You just don't feel good, right? And you nausea, that kind of stuff, hot flashes. So we're glad that we had those pills. Anyway, so you guys give yourself a couple days when you first come to Cusco. Now, as you guys can see, I'm wearing a jacket right here. This is a waterproof rain jacket. The weather here is crazy. In the middle of the day, we're here in December, the middle of the day, it's kind of warm. Like it's like 18, 19 degrees Celsius. Sorry, don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, Americans, I'm sorry. But 18, 19 degrees Celsius. So like I have a t-shirt and this light, tiny rainproof jacket on. But what you want to bring here, you want to bring a light jacket like this that's preferably waterproof or at least water resistant. Then you want to bring a warmer jacket. Other than that, I recommend at least one long sleeve layer shirt and at least one t-shirt. And if you don't mind wearing the same thing a couple times like we did, then you can pack really light. You should be able to pack just in a book bag like we did. And then one mistake we made, we didn't plan. We kind of stumbled upon Machu Picchu, to be honest. We ended up wearing our normal casual sneakers, doing the 2-day hike to Machu Picchu, not the 4-day intense one where you camp, that's the Inca Trail, just the 2-day normal one. We ended up doing that. It's over, 50-some thousand steps, and we did it in casual sneakers. Now, we feel great other than our feet are sore. So I highly recommend, if you were to pick one pair of shoes, if you're going to be doing touristy stuff, if you're going to go to the Mirador, if you're going to go to, there's a couple different Miradors. Whoa, they got to fix that. There's a couple different Miradors. If you're going to be doing any of these things, going to the Sacred Valley, going to Machu Picchu, the one pair of shoes you bring should be hiking shoes, okay? The one pair of shoes you bring should be hiking shoes. Look at this. I'll show you what they're doing over here. It sounds, the speaker's blown, but let's see. All right, guys, I'm gonna give you guys a super quick tour of our apartment. As you can see, big, bright, open space, lots of different lights, natural lighting. Not the best views, guys. I'll give you a little show of that because we're on the ground level. Not the best views because we got the parking garage. But we do have a little park across the street. Now this space here, we have a space heater. This is also a heater as well. It's like a wallboard heater, but this is a gas heater because it does get cold here. Now this is the kitchen. Big, open, amazing, just how John likes it. And laundry down here. We're about to do laundry. Yeah, we just cooked breakfast, so there's a little bit of a mess here, but dining table, this is where I do my work. Almides is hanging out here. She's patiently waiting for me to do this so we can head out and get some coffee. So I love the kitchen. These first two doors we don't have access to. This was another bedroom. Think this is storage. Here is a bathroom. So this is a half bath. This is a half bath. And then here down at the end of the hallway, we have another bathroom. This is a full bath. Okay, boom. Now on this side of things here, another locked room. Don't know what that is. Then we have access to this room. And this is like a child's room, you could say. So two separate single beds with balcony. Over on this side, storage, not bad, right? And then here we have the master bathroom, dual sinks, toilet, shower right here. Lots of space, love it. And then the bedroom. So this is the bedroom. So queen bed, it's comfortable too. Open to the outdoor balcony, TV here. Like I said before in my previous videos, it's not something we use, but this balcony is big. It gets light in the morning. There is a hammock there. We haven't used it. But just because it's kind of between two buildings, you know, this is not something we're not really gonna use that. We're only here for a week. And then a whole boatload of closet space for your clothes and all your stuff. So absolutely incredible, guys. All right, guys, we came back to our neighborhood, the Plaza Real neighborhood. there's kids throwing off firecrackers in the park here. There's a little park, kids throwing firecrackers. But anyway, we're gonna call it for the day. It's about to rain, so this is really, really good timing. The last thing that I want to address here is if you want to save some money, this neighborhood is great. It's only like $1.75 Uber into Plaza de las Armas. And so if you want to do anything in that area, you can go in really cheaply, and you're going to save a couple $100 on Airbnb, and you'll get a nicer Airbnb in this area. And so that's my recommendation to you guys if you're here for a week or more. The other thing is food. Now, before we came to Cusco, many people told me, the food's cheaper in Cusco, the food's tastier in Cusco than in Lima, because we're staying in Lima. Well, our experience has been the exact opposite, okay? We're not finding the food cheaper. We're finding the food, especially here in in this area of Cusco, especially near Plaza de las Armas, it's more expensive. I'm trying to speak Spanish in with my English here, but it's more expensive. And when you go outside of this area, like when we left to, on our way to Aguascalientes to go to Machu Picchu, the restaurants, yeah, they were cheaper, but the food was not good. So this is our experience. Every single restaurant we have gone to in Lima has been great. Some of them have been absolutely outstanding. I can't stress that enough. Lima has amazing food. In Cusco, we're 1 for 5. So out of 5 restaurants we've gone to, 1 has been great, and it's called Punto Mar. It's a seafood and ceviche restaurant. You should definitely get their mixed seafood and fish ceviche. It is incredible. It's to die for. It's a 10 out of 10. Okay, very reasonable price as well. Now, in terms of the prices, sure, you can find more expensive restaurants in Lima because it's a city of 11 million and some people. But the average price of restaurants in Lima for the quality of the food you're getting, we just find better. We just find better. Like, for instance, like maybe some of the chifas here are $3 soles cheaper than the ones in Lima, but it's way worse. It's way worse. Like, we had a couple hard misses. Like, we're not gonna try to eat chifa for a little bit. That's their like Peruvian Chinese food. No, a couple hard misses. So on that note, obviously this is up for your own opinion. If you come to Cusco, Peruvian food in general is great. I hope you have great luck finding amazing, delicious restaurants. We just not have had that here in Cusco like we do in Lima. On that note, we're tired. We're really tired. You can hear the tiredness and the sickness in my throat, in my voice. So, and she's tired too, right? How do you feel? ¿Cómo te sientes?
Cansada.
She feels tired. So we're going to sign off here, guys. I appreciate you guys sticking to the end. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. That way you're notified when I when I upload the Machu Picchu video and our final video from Lima. Let's get it, guys. See you soon.